They ain't gonna fuck up the audio on the.
No, we good right now. We're recording right now. I'm gonna leave all this in.
Yeah, we
trying to get say nothing flagrant. So
you know I ain't gonna never say nothing flagrant. I don't think here.
Oh no,
I don't think.
I think the first episode you was on, you was racist.
Yeah, oh no,
that might have been like his first comment too. Like going into the conversation was racism. But
no, I love people. I actually love people though. But some people they just gotta come, correct.
Yeah,
that's just what it is. But I don't really listen to white rappers. I can't relate.
Oh my gosh.
No, yeah. So run it back. Let's run it back. Why don't you?
No, we get started. Shout out to some of the white rappers I do.
Yeah.
I am. I don't see color, honestly.
Okay.
Bro,
he's saying all of the tag words that racist people say.
So best friends.
You said my man.
I got a white best friend. I can't be racist. Let's get going.
My last lover. No, I'm kidding.
Welcome to the Takeover Podcast, where we talk about real things, real life, hip hop, and all the stuff that we love. I'm your host, Red Eye AV, my good homie JB, and the homie ODB HB, whatever you want to call it, man.
I'm a man of many names: Henny Kravitz, LeBron Jameson.
Talk to him.
I'm saying? The custodian of cozy. I'm very cozy right now with my brothers.
Facts.
You still doing the Trill Cosby or?
Kind of. It ain't never been Pill Cosby.
You have to change that. You got to change
Spill
that.
Cosby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't never been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could be worse. While we here,
wait till she NyQuil Cosby.
Oh,
ain't never been none of that. Z-Quil Cosby. Ain't never been none of that.
You know what's funny? I was just going to use this as a segue into him talking about his amp show.
Yeah.
And now I don't. Go
That's
for
banter.
it.
That's banter.
That
is banter. With
you got an amp show a few times a week. Give us all the details about it, where people can find why they should listen. What are they listening to?
Because it's I know music. I know life. I live it every day. I enjoy it. I know people. I don't really care for people, but I like the people that I care for. And come and experience this and be somebody that I care for, and let me share some of my caring with you. Sometimes like the amp show is like when you just riding out with me. You in the car, wherever in my environment. I'm bringing you to my space. I'm playing my tunes. I'm sharing things with you. And, we just spreading love. We do it. We do it for free. We do it just because we have these gifts and it's our duty to give them to the people. So
that's a fact.
That's what we do here too.
So where can they find you? How do they get Amp?
Everywhere. Amp, if you are an iPhone user, you can download it in the App Store. If you're Amazon, subscribe. You can honestly use your Amazon Prime subscription to log in, do the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Old Dirty Bachelor, hit the link. Understand what's going on. Don't be dumb. Educate yourself.
Yeah.
Technology. You're walking around with a computer with the world in your pocket.
Facts.
Yeah.
Utilize it. And if you don't have an iPhone, you can take the link of the shows or whatever and post it online in a web browser, laptop. However you surf the web, you can use it like that.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that, you can go to Spotify, Apple Music, and get the playlist from the show.
Yeah.
And we're working on something to, centralize the talk. So
right.
That just comes with time, but we staying consistent.
Do they do replays now too? I thought they added.
Not for brothers like me.
Okay, I figured.
You know what I'm saying? Not for the realest. But it's cool. It's cool. We gonna figure it out. We build under that.
But otherwise, they can check out your playlist because you do all the songs that you play on each of your joints. You drop them on your playlist.
Absolutely,
which is both on Apple and Spotify.
And we working on YouTube possibly. We on YouTube, so make sure y'all subscribing and commenting and liking and continue to follow and support us, man.
I'll be checking out your playlist.
What you think, man? Talk to me.
I would have never found Sexy Red without you.
Hey, there we go. Hey, hard. Yo, talk about it. First of all, shout out to young HB over here, the young DB. And all. First of all, I really rock with your shows. They're very entertaining. Especially if I'm out and about or whatever. Like it is 6. And I'm making a little Target run. It's hard. I rock with it super heavy. Definitely check out that show. First of all, shout out everybody that watched, liked our last joint.
Yes, sir.
Our last episode. We was we started a little spicy. We won't start as spicy today, but we got some smoke and some spice later. But I want to first of all shout out to everybody. Also, if you look at this and you think this is like a large studio space,
come on,
I
man.
promise it's not.
Yeah,
we making it work with the best that we have. Yes,
absolutely.
If you see what's going on in the Power Ranger Zordon room over here, you be like, "What?"
We really getting it out the mud for real.
That's
and you gotta respect that and support us because we really come from it. We just like y'all, just trying to figure it out.
Right. So so we definitely appreciate any listen, any like, any part of support because y'all don't owe that to us to be rocking with us on whatever day this. I think what days y'all want to be coming out? Because I put it out like on like Wednesday or something like that. Or
I thought it was a Monday.
I put it out on Monday because I thought it might start people week off, right?
Yeah, Monday is cool.
Yeah, so if you listen to this on a Monday and you're like, yo, man, this is very entertaining. Know that it took a lot to put this together, but it don't take a lot for us to get together and chop it up because, you know, we brothers and you know, have been for a while. So first of all, I got to tell y'all about the story. And I got a question for y'all. So I'm hopping in. I have to take an Uber, right? I got the car detailed, and they was running later. Say what?
That's better living.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's
details.
You know, we got like, we got 2 dogs, so it get a little treacherous in the car. You know, it's and so my wife hit me like, yo, it's taking a little longer for the car. You gonna have to take an Uber home. I ain't thinking nothing of it. Everybody take Ubers and Lyfts. I'm getting in the car. It's a white guy. It's my Uber driver again. Not a red flag. We live in Wisconsin. It's a lot of white people that live in Wisconsin. I don't look at all of them as my enemies or anything like that.
Be solid.
And so but it's something started to throw me off a little bit, right? The car clean, everything good. We riding. I usually don't even like talk to my Uber drivers for real. Like I just like smooth ride.
Just get me there.
Yeah, because usually I don't think I've ever gotten to a conversation with an Uber driver and they be like, man, this is a really like stimulating conversation. It's usually always something like, bro, could you just get me to where I gotta go? But I ain't doing nothing of it. I'm a friendly person. Guy starts talking and he's like, you know, I work on the south side. At a IT at a school or whatever. And so he like, oh man, like is there a lot of Hispanics that go here? I'm like, now I feel like that question is valid. I mean, I'm like, yeah, you know, the school like 90% Hispanic and the staff is like 60-70% Hispanic. You know, they doing really cool stuff here. Yada yada yada. He like, word. He's like correct me. I'm not racist, but correct me if I'm wrong.
It's never a good start.
I'm like,
you're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know it's about to go left.
If you gotta tell me you're not racist,
and correcting you if you're wrong, no, you're wrong. Yep. Just drive.
Yeah, I'm like, this is about to go all the way. So lo and behold, he's like, oh, correct me if I'm wrong. You know, I'm not racist, but you know, the Hispanics, you know, the over here on the south side, it's a lot safer. I feel like it's not really crime. Like then, you know, like, and again, I'm not racist, but like the blacks, you know, there's a lot of crime on the north side. And
sir,
what's up with the kids? What's going on?
Now I got I have a choice to make. I'm like, okay, I could be Martin Luther King, Malcolm X right now, or I could just go home with the most minimal conversation possible. So I try to. Yeah, hey, it ain't really like that, man. Like, I mean, it's different crime. It ain't really the same.
That's dope.
I ain't want to tell her that more people get stabbed on the south side than they do the north side.
I might have been like, hey, well, luckily, if you would have had to drive me a block norther, I might have robbed you.
I might have took you around this alley.
It's a full-time job, not to rob niggas.
Hey, actually, could you drive me in this alley real quick? No, it's right.
If I didn't leave my pooch icy at home, I would have proved you right.
But
that's the worst type of racism to me, though.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's like the unaware, but I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's undertone.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, but like, let me just get this one off real quick. Shut up.
It's. I mean, and then you're uncomfortable because then you can't be like, for example, so the rest of the ride, I'm trying to put him on game. I'm telling them about how, you know, people think that black families is all broken and that's not true. And that like, I ain't really ever been poor in my adult life like that. Maybe a couple years in marriage because everybody broke when they get married. But I'm like, yo, that's like a lie. Like we good out here. Like everybody I know is good. And so like we talking, he's like, oh yeah, for sure. And I'm like, now
all that PPP money.
Yes, but now I got a dilemma. Now I got a dilemma, right? Because like now I gotta not look like a stereotype. So now I gotta tip you. Right, so I'm like, I can't be like, get out the car and
watch
tip him $1.
That's the tip.
Because then he gonna be like, he gonna be like, black people don't tip. And I'm like, I had to tip him a good little tip.
I got a tip for you. This conversation,
pause.
Never have it again.
Pause.
I got a tip for Buddy.
Right. That's a fact. How old is dude?
He had to be like mid 50s, 60s.
No, I could. Yeah, it sounded like.
I mean. But he said, he grew up like northern Wisconsin or whatever. He's not from here.
Yeah, he didn't grow up on the north side. Clearly, of Milwaukee. He grew up in northern Wisconsin.
Keywords. He hit me with the I had a black friend growing up, and his family was doctors.
Red flag.
It sounded like he barely grew up on the north side of the Mason-Dixon.
No, your man's is Canadian, low key, northern Wisconsin.
So I bring this question before y'all. Have y'all ever experienced accidental racism?
That stuff like that, I experience every day at work.
For sure.
Well,
especially dealing with them.
I got this story. It's kind of. It's one of the people I'm cool with at work. Like,
hey, HB, could you turn down them 2 knobs that's on the bottom, the flashing knobs, to like a little bit? Yep, and that other one on the bottom the same. I told y'all we working with something right here. All right, yeah, that's good. That's good. I appreciate it, man.
And I forgot exactly how the conversation went because it's traumatized. No, just playing. But it was like Thanksgiving last year. Like me and we talking, and then something came along where we talking about Thanksgiving dinners, like where you going, and then this guy's family, like this is a white guy, his family adopted like some black kids or whatever,
right?
And the way he worded it was like we adopted 2 of those or something like that.
No,
but when he said it, bro,
Tupacs. Yes. We got 2 persons of color.
When he said it, because first of all, I look up like, huh? And then when he said it, I saw his face, bro. Like his heart like dropped.
Yeah.
Like he didn't mean it in that type of way. It just came out. And I was just like, and he like immediately he started apologizing because like that wasn't like his intent. And I could tell, like I said, I moved from the moment he said it, I could tell it was his intentions.
He's like, "Come on, Jamal."
He was like, "I'm so sorry, on, man. Like, that sounded so weird." And this, Obama. Like, he literally, the rest of the day, I could see him like shaking his head at himself, like, "Bro, why did I just say it?" But sometimes you be in a situation where you talking and you say something uncomfortable. And I was just like, I'm like, it's cool, don't.
Oh man, that's sad. How about you?
Come on, man. I voted for Biden. Come on, man.
I
voted for Obama twice. Man. Come on, JB.
Okay.
I would have did it 3 times if it was legal.
For sure.
Yeah, and I want to SB answer it, but I do feel like, do y'all feel like, and I was talking to somebody else about this, I feel like black dudes don't have, like, we have the can't be racist card that's always ever present, no matter what we say.
And it's always being tried.
Yeah, it's like, it's either comedy. It's not viewed as insensitive. It's just like, look at Jamal. He's funny. You know what I mean? Like,
I try to, like, not fit into a stereotype. Because there'd be situations where I'm like, like you said, I should rise this one. I'm like, because I never want somebody to be like typical. Right. So I let bad people slide just off the strength. Like, bro, I'm not about to give you what you expecting. Or what you want. Like, fam, like, that's on you. You want to be an idiot. That's you, bro. I won't be. I got a family, fam.
We all got to make it home at night. That's at the end of the day. That's the main goal. And just go on from there.
Plus, you look like you sue, so you know what I'm saying. I gotta go home.
I ain't playing with nobody. I mean, I got love for everybody. Honestly, I come in peace. I don't want to harm nobody. I'll be chilling for real. But I'm hearkening back on so many stories.
Talk about it.
It's just weird. They get weird. Like, I just look like this for real. Don't insult my intelligence, though. But I say, like, one time, always being denied in clubs.
Yeah.
One time I was holding the door for this older white woman, and we were at the mall. It was me and my cousins, and it was like a Sunday afternoon. We at the mall running around trying to grab some stuff. We was waiting on their parents. We maybe 13, 12 at the time. Normally we take the bus or something, trap it out, but his parents like, no, it's Sunday. Y'all gotta, we coming through. So we're sitting in that little median between the you remember Boston store in Mayfair?
Oh yeah.
So it's that between the windows, the glass, the doors, that little part. She comes out, I hold the door for her. I'm like, you have a great day, ma'am. She's like, get a job, you lazy bums.
Oh no.
Yo, that's wild.
Man.
First of all,
but I had a job, bro.
I was coming from my job.
Like, what are you talking about, man? I'm trying to help you.
Dude, I showed this pay stuff.
Right.
Like Tweety Bird grandma over here. I'm trying to help you out. She like, get a job, you lazy bums.
Yo, leisure racism is crazy. Like, you can't chill. You can't lean up against the wall and chill.
Man.
She ain't got no job.
Right.
Listen,
living off SSI.
I almost had to trip Scott Walker Granny real quick, but
that's wild.
Scott Walker.
It would have been a Netflix documentary.
Yo, the tripping of Scott Walker.
The Treacherous 3. Did you hear about that mall incident? Yeah, they tripped that old woman.
Oh man, that is
told me to go get a job. All because I said, have a great day.
Yeah, but that's my thing. I don't know. I just feel like I know racism is real. I mean, when I be saying this, when I be saying racism, I know people like, no, this isn't systemic. So what are you talking about? Yeah. I be feeling like anything that made me feel uncomfortable with my skin is racism. Yeah. So I'm just gonna call it that. But I don't know. It does surprise me how frequent that stuff happens. Yeah. In a given week.
But you know what I like? I like to play into it sometimes and make them uncomfortable. Oh, if you're gonna do this to me, okay, bet, boom, let's take it there. But I got love
what's
for
that
everybody.
time on? Yeah.
But Granny, if you out there watching, I'm a businessman. I'm not a businessman. I don't need a job. I am the job. I'll put you on.
Oh,
come talk to me.
Talk about it.
Yeah, come get an application or something. LinkedIn, so we can build.
I don't build the house. I hire the people to build the house.
If she's still alive, that was over 20 years ago. And if she not long-lived, baby, I miss you. Yo, I wish you could have seen what I turned into. I wish you could have seen the fine young gentleman I turned into.
Oh man,
I'll probably knock some on your tree for real.
Yo,
carry on.
Speaking of watching what things turn into, hip hop turned 50, and we're here to celebrate it, but also talk about. Was that too much? That was too.
I'm trying to figure out what type of tree that was.
That was crazy.
My bad.
No, that was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Hip hop turned
like his work.
Yo, I hate that I have to be good at this, but then you can't because then you look like a clown out the way.
Sometimes you gotta look back at the shot. You know what I'm saying? We normally Steph that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we treat it like Steph, but sometimes you gotta look back and admire your work.
Speaking of hip hop, it's turned 50, and we have this in here on topics. But I guess the first clear question is hip hop turning 50. Which I feel like for us, it's weird how young it is and old it is at the same time. But when you look in comparison to other things, I feel like hip hop, and I feel like hip hop has been a part of my life my entire life,
and it's growing so fast to be 50.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think so one I want to appreciate that. I want to say shout out hip hop.
Yeah, and thank you.
Literally, how we
need
talk.
some applause or something right here.
Right? Yeah, I told you, equipment coming. But yeah, I think about how I talk, how I dress, all that sort of stuff. When I was for me, and then I'll ask y'all about what hip hop has done for you or whatever. But for me, I remember growing up in Jackson, Tennessee, and just being in a small town, no culture, no nothing.
I hear a banjo.
Yo, it was kind of wild. There was rap music played. Well, there was rap music
out there barefoot.
Yo, talk about it. But there was rap music played and all that. And I remember I always talk about this story too, that 2 stories. One, seeing Fade to Black for the first time.
Word.
And buying the
you
Black
was the
album
kid
with my
eating the
own
cereal?
money. Yeah, he's Apple Jacks.
You was in the kid staring out the window.
One day you're gonna come from.
I know what's going on.
I'm a sign him.
We ain't signing.
Right.
You can't sign my man. He'll sign you.
In fact, yo,
I used to want to be on Rockefeller until I turned
Yeah,
into
talk
Jay.
about it.
But like, I remember buying the Blackout when that's like my first album I could say that I purchased. Like I listened to everybody else music when I was in the car, but I was of age in a way. I was like, this is what I want to get. And I remember coming up here. I visited up here. I think like the year before I moved up here, and my brother, shout out my brother Myron. He out in Arizona right now. But my brother, he had like a sleeve of CDs, and he left them. But he was all like burnt CDs. I'm like, he's mine now. Like, cause I was going in there like, and it was stuff that was familiar first. So I was like, oh, Kanye. I remember seeing it through the wire. Like, I was in Jackson. We just see BET. Like, that's the thing that connect everybody. Rap City, 106.
It's a global language now.
Right.
It's how we speak to each other for real.
Yeah, like it's a forum. Like hip hop is a forum, and so I remember seeing that CD, and then I remember seeing like I was like, oh, I remember Jay-Z, like Black Album and all that. Then like, but he had everything, like all Blueprint. He had the Blueprint 1 and 2 and 2.1.
Oh, he went crazy.
Like I'm like, you going crazy with the burning. Like, and most of these are burn CD. I'm like, first of all, your line wire looking crazy right there. You got to have broadband.
Yeah, the feds coming.
Right.
Come kick the door down.
You right.
The DJ drama, the whole little operation.
But like I remember, in that group, that was like honestly, that was like some of the first times I heard like Diplomats was in there, like Diplomatic 1 and 2 wasn't out yet, obviously, but Diplomatic 1 and Cam, Come Home With Me, like all these joints was in this book, like, and I was just like obsessed. I'm like, all right, because my brother left him, like he never came back from her or whatever, and I just was throwing him in a Walkman and just back and forth, and just soaking it all up. Like, and this is before like high school and all, like, or at least right before freshman year, and I'm like, yo, this is like, I know Southern rap, like, we worship Outkast, 3 6 Mafia, 8 Ball, MJG, and all that. But this is a little different. Like, this ain't, State Property was in there. And I just remember that being like the linchpin to like this, to even like to, wanting to, go to a rap battle, that John invites me to, and wanting to like get into rap, like for real. Wanting to be a rapper, but not having it to rap about it first, because I'm just really copying everybody's gun bars.
Y'all was going to the battles like 8 Mile. Y'all was at the tunnel.
Yeah,
it was pretty much. That's pretty much.
He was what is that, Future? I was Makai Fife.
Now I'm the done chicken smoking that lick.
I was Makai Fife.
Yeah, let's go.
But nah, for
we
me,
had the
man.
Tiki tonight. Pull up.
Yeah, so I'll throw it around in our circle. Like, what is hip hop? What does it mean to you 50 years in? How has it affected you?
Hey, man. Hip hop, it's the culture, man. I am hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
A part of it, and like, just speaking of early time, because I always like first things I remember is like is always go back to my mom.
Yeah,
is we used to sit down and just rap. Probably was trash. I'm probably like 8,
right,
7, 8.
Yeah,
and I remember she was like, oh, I'm about to rap something. And she rapped this verse. I thought it was so cold, bro, right? Hardest thing I ever heard, right? And then once I grew up and realized, oh, she played me, I was like, I know. Yeah. So mom used to always rap this verse like it was hers. It ended up being Grandmaster Flash, the message. It was broken glass everywhere. And when I finally realized, I'm like, I hear the song, I'm like, oh, nah, bro. Why is
getting that off was ill.
Why he
That's the illest.
But I got the illest pun right now. She hit you with the bait and switch.
Ah!
What the flame hole? Hey,
I'm here all night, people.
Nasty. That is nasty.
Bro, oh, man, my God. I couldn't believe that, dog. Because it was tight. The man with the paper repossessed their car. And I heard, that was the lyric I heard on the radio, and I'm like, nah. Nah,
ain't no way.
Shawty wild.
Then you ran down on Miles with the receipt.
Miller for real.
I swear. But she used to always like be playing old school. That The Bridge Is Over.
Yeah,
just all this old hip hop. Early. That's why. And it's funny because some of these people still around, like Too Short,
shout out
E40, hey bro,
legends.
Q.
And Melly Mel, he's still out here won't smoke with all the new rappers.
Yeah, he got relax.
Yeah, I can't wait till he catch Jay-Z somewhere. He gonna grab him by a dread or something.
Melly Mel strong though.
I'm saying,
he
bro. He like 67, lifting 650.
I promise you.
Yeah, but he was wilding when he said what he said though.
Low key.
Yeah, like it wasn't.
He be forcing it, but shout out to bro.
So that's part of the thing too, and I guess you want
the old heads. No, I mean go ahead though. I got mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, with hip hop, there was always a parent in the house for me looking. They raised me.
No,
it all started. I'll take you back.
Yo, first of all,
for real though.
That's ill. Hip hop raised you?
Yeah, it kind of for the most part.
I say like hip hop was the cool uncle for me for the most part.
That's what I'm saying. Like my mom, she's like 50 now, so she grew up in that. My uncles, you know, we went through, we done been through that, you know, but like it got me in this room. Like I didn't start really. I always listened to it, you know, read up on it, you know, been in the know. But as far as like performing it and becoming, you know, a contributor.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't take until like my grandma passed, like in 2005, and that was the person I used to talk like this to the most in my life. Like I talk to people, you know, transparent, but I'm more so just observing, you know, just in my own, you know, lane or whatever. So publicly, it took me to places that I met Big Bro, and then let me hear to y'all, you know.
Yeah,
we still doing the thing and keeping it true to ourselves. And thank you to hip hop, and you know, do better, and we gonna continue to do better and contribute like we've been doing.
As consumers, we brought up Melly Mel, so I want to ask this: as consumers, what do you think because I hear like this conversation happen amongst rappers, like mainstream rappers or whatever. But what do you feel like our responsibility is to honor the greats? And like, you know, like we talk about Melly Mel, Wayne will be, you know, 20 years will be, you know, in the elder statesman of hip hop. He's an icon and a legend now, but an elder statesman.
Well, he's been in hip hop longer than he's been,
and he's still young.
He was a regular person,
right?
Yeah.
And so I think, like, my concern as we see like these older heads just kind of disappear
like
into the abyss.
But now the newer,
every other genre, the older acts still be making very good money because they tour and they be going like overseas. Like,
but a lot of old heads, they don't be doing right by the young guys. They be still trying to compete.
True too. That's the problem, because hip hop's so competitive.
Yeah,
and like hate is good. Like if it's like good hate, you know,
right? Don't just hate on me just because you know what I'm saying. I'm flyer than you. That's weird,
right? So like we do. It's the only genre where when you age and they like. It's like a bad thing.
No. Yeah. I'm getting better. The more washed up I get.
Exactly. That's why Hov is like the first rapper that like, because it was so young, like it's just now 50 now.
Right.
You just now seeing people like age through it.
Yeah.
Hov the first one where like people appreciate Nas now.
Yeah.
People appreciate the verses now.
Yeah.
But first it was like, why is this old dude still like
sit down somewhere? Go be a Walmart greeter. Now some of y'all do need to be like Walmart greeters or something. Because it's just insane. Like some of the stunts y'all pull to be seen.
No, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you got a lot of young people that look up to y'all, but they rather look up to the young people that's crashing out versus looking up to a cool older person because y'all ain't leading them right.
Yeah.
Like, so.
Like KRS-One really beats with Nelly.
Yeah. And
you ain't seeing like.
and got flamed and got washed.
Yeah. Nelly cooked
what you talking about? Oh.
And I like KRS.
But like, you never seeing like, I don't even know, like Jason Aldean beefing with Morgan Wallen or something like that. Like, it got to be appreciation on both. They probably do, but they ain't making tracks.
In Nashville somewhere behind the bars going crazy.
At the Hunky Tonk going nuts.
Hit the glass beer bottle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's dangerous.
It's intense.
No, but as consumers, y'all don't feel like we have like what can we do? Like, do you feel like we have power?
You got still support.
Yeah, I mean,
like people stop listening to
just
them.
like what you like, and then there's something for everybody for sure. And if you stay tapped in with people like us, we'll inform y'all. So
that's a fact. That's a fact. Platforms like this are important.
It's necessary,
helping to maintain a culture.
We the average consumer. I mean, I like what I like, and I stick with that. But I like so much, So
I think like because there's also reality, right? I think Tyler the Creator will age well in his career and will be able to hold down, residencies in Vegas and stuff like that. Pooh Shiesty is not going to be able to do that.
I mean, unless he cultivates his fan base. Yeah. That's the only way, unless he cultivates his fan base into something other than just what's in the moment.
Yeah, I was about to say
he won't survive.
These kids now, they move on quick.
Yeah.
That's
like somebody like Pooh Shiesty.
But they be
to me, he's still like a new rapper.
Yeah.
But that was 3 years ago.
Yeah,
he talked to like some kids. Like
it's like 4 more Pooh Shiesties done came out since him.
Exactly.
I mean, the most tight part about him right now, is he's still alive for one. He might be in jail, but he's still alive. And the ski mask, the baklava, they call it the Pooh Shiesty. So I mean that's a plus, But if you're gonna be rapping, you come from the streets, you can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You got to make a decision. Yeah. And if you're gonna be in the streets still, just be like a Christian rapper or something.
Right.
Do a whole nother genre. Don't even talk about what you're doing in the streets for real.
Yeah, especially if you're not.
Yeah, that's for our consulting page. Like we'll,
there we go.
Yeah, we'll get on to that another day. But yeah, figure it out.
More on that later.
Absolutely, man. Get rich or die trying. How about that?
Get rich or die trying.
And stop dying.
Yeah, we here. Get rich or die trying.
Hip-hop don't die.
Speaking of, y'all know what's going on. The Verzuz 50 Wayne. It's not happening, but it's in the conversations.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
That's because DJ Envy got on the radio and said that 50 Cent will wash Wayne and the Verzuz.
You know what I hate? I'm gonna get this out.
I
have bias against New York bias.
Yes.
I have anti New York bias.
Yes.
And so anytime somebody says something completely illogical about a musical opinion regarding a music artist in New York like this,
New York bias.
I hate it.
It's even in sports. It's in everything.
Yeah, it's in sports too.
But you know what's sick about that New York bias with this washing Wayne? Like Wayne had a run in New York around those same.
That's the reason why the mixtape run was so successful.
Exactly.
Like he was down there, Dip, Rockefeller. He was everybody in between all of that. 50 Cent,
bro. That he has a verse on a Ja Rule song that he went.
He was one of the only ones still featuring with one of their biggest New York artists after they turned their back on him.
Fat Joe.
Yeah,
Fat Joe.
Make it rain. Like
who you got in that?
Wayne, but
who you got?
Oh, hands down, probably Wayne. But I was
gonna say you can make it a compelling match.
But Wayne,
negative.
No.
Depending on how. Okay, if you go, wait. Let me make a case. All right, I was
it's a big rich town.
You gonna have to play that 10 times.
I can make a case if they go 10 instead of 20.
Oh, if you go 10, 50 got a shot.
No, I'm not saying that he gonna win, but I'm saying that at the right audience, the right order.
Okay.
Because Wayne is also notorious for being a terrible
That's
DJ
the
for
thing.
himself.
I can see Wayne picking like a bad.
52.
I can see Wayne picking a bad 20. Because I feel like it's this way. 50 got, out of the 20, he got 10 that he has to play.
Yes.
Wayne don't have to play
you're
anything,
right.
bro.
You're
so
right.
then that's when it get a little tricky because he might play some stuff like, bro, why did you
But
play
he might
that?
have to play like,
Lollipop.
Back that, bling bling.
No, you gotta play
I'm the
back
original.
that up.
I created all this.
Well, if he goes
like
20,
hot,
then you can tell a narrative. Like you could tell the narrative. I'm gonna put Drake in charge of making this playlist. But
I think after the first four, though, Wayne going, it's over, bro. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people saying it's gonna be close. I'm not doing it, bro.
I was trying. Okay,
what 50 got a mixtape run too.
I hear you.
What is?
But I'm not listening.
What is getting matched up with In the Club? What
back
goes?
that A up. And even that, that's what is happening.
He don't even got a verse on there.
In the club.
Why have you lost your mind? It's the most played part. Other than taking over.
You wait for that part. I need a hot girl.
Okay, first of all, in the club is horrible.
It's a point.
You can go mixtapes.
Huh? It's a point.
That's gonna be a watch.
But so do 50 though. But 50 got game albums. He got
he do got game albums.
It'd be a long day for both.
I was just listening to
a long day.
They
for
both
Wayne
got the same.
Nice, bro. Only 2 people giving Wayne a long day, and neither one of those is 50 Cent. Actually, 3. I forgot about Kanye.
No, I think Future get Wayne a long day. Bro.
Hey, fam, where the door at?
No, Future.
Low-key, Future tough, but
nah,
because he can play some Wayne songs.
Again, if it's a 10,
Future, if it's a 10, out of the 10 of those, Future just gonna be on the hook since we doing hooks though.
Yeah, and stuff he wrote. Wayne can do stuff he wrote. 50 can do stuff he wrote.
I think if it's 20, I don't see how 50 don't got the depth.
You gotta be creative with it. It's possible though.
Yeah, I think, but then you got to get into like 21 questions.
Yeah, we can. We gonna do it. I'm gonna put on.
Bro, Wayne is watching that, bro. I'm sorry. What?
No.
We gonna do
it. What? Wait, how is he watching 21 questions? With what?
With Lollipop, bro.
Give
me Lollipop. Give me anything.
Love,
this is what I'm saying. After you get over 50 big hits, because you naming the big hits. That's why I said after 4.
You hit every man that you ever knew.
After that it's a watch, bro. After 50 get them big hits out the way, in the club.
I'm telling you,
21 questions. That's hard, bro.
Yeah,
that's hard.
Your head,
that's
window
hard.
Shopper.
Yeah, but Wayne got something on that.
With Chris Brown, I'm the Man, that Sunny Digital song.
Nah, see, now you wildin'.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it's hard. That's all hard.
You can go G-Unit songs, G-Unit mixtapes.
We ready for all those? Okay, so I'm playing Hot Boys.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Why we acting like Hot Boys was the thing? He can start playing big timer records, bro. He own these big timer songs too.
I know. He can play all his diss records to Ja Rule, all that.
We not hearing none of those no more, bro.
It's still fire.
You ain't playing none of those.
It's that nostalgia of the verses that make you be like, oh man, I forgot.
Well,
about
again,
this.
it also depends on where it's at.
Yeah.
He gonna play
in New York.
He gonna play Biggie Bank.
Bias.
Biggie Bank gonna go off.
And what's the one? The Realest with when he had that year with he had the song with Biggie and then the song with Pac he had. With I think Trick Daddy on it.
Are you talking about posthumous? Is that what you're talking about?
I did real songs with Big. No made up.
No made up. Shout out Jada Kiss.
No, give me Wayne, bro.
Yeah, I got Wayne too, but I'm just saying it's
you naming songs, but these songs
very
ain't
interesting
practice,
if they play it right though.
Yeah, no, I got Wayne. I just think if it's 10, it can be compelling. Because Wayne could also go wrong. Yeah. That's the problem with having a really wide category, wide discography. You could hit a couple of lefts and lose a crowd, lose a group.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't want to go to a Wayne show, bro. Because I'd be scared he ain't gonna play nothing I want to hear for real.
Yeah.
So this is funny because low key Wayne invented verses. It was Drake versus Wayne tour. That's the only Wayne show I've been to, and that was fire though. And they actually kept track. Like you had to vote who you thought.
That's hard. I like that.
The show I went to was the third show. It was Chicago, and it was Wayne won the first 2 shows. The show I went to was the first one, the Drake one. I'm like, damn, Wayne about to cook Drake.
But
I think
who you thought won though when you seen
I voted for Drake that night. It was fire though because they was actually like insulting each other during that. Because waiting to play a song.
Let's just rib each other. Yeah. It just be an episode of your mama.
That's what it was. Yeah, Wayne to play a song and Drake was like, I ain't heard that song in 10 years. Dang. And then Drake will play a song. He was like, get y'all emotional. I'm like, okay, so they keeping it real.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Nah, speaking of, right, Drake versus Wayne, Drake's tour coming to the Pfizer. Finally here. The boys finally here.
Yes, sir. Got them ticks.
Setup like TNT.
You got them?
Huh? Yeah, I got 2 ticks.
Yeah,
actually, if I'm being 100, I got 4 ticks right now.
Oh, got you.
Accident. Bought some ticks that was in like the lower bowl.
Right.
And they was like for resale. But when I went back on there, it was for the same price as floor ticks, like non-resale.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I'm about to buy them floor ticks. And now I just put the
The joints for resale.
You
do hit a lick. Do hit a lick.
I gotta be there.
For sure.
And I gotta find a queen. So we're gonna do a raffle. You know what I'm saying? So when just hold on, we going home. Come on, we can hold hands and
Yo, you know what's funny? I should go. I'm not gonna go, but
I'm going. I gotta see.
I got to go, bro.
I gotta see.
21. Don't forget 21 gonna be there.
21.
And I wish I could say one of my favorite 21 songs on our show right now, but I'll save it for later. I'll let y'all know how off, but it's one of my favorite 21 songs right now. It's a classic.
Yeah, I think you know what's crazy about them is 21 is doing 21 especially. He's doing everything he needs to do for a career like his. Like everything like exactly as he kind of needs to. He's not like coasting like in a boring way. But he's doing the features he needs to do, doing the tours he needs to do. He's vocal as he needs to be.
Sure. A lot of good looks. And the last tour he was on was at J. Cole.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how you stay around.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, they will forget you.
Yeah, and the way that the content, his old content, my favorite 21 Savage content, Slaughter King, Slaughter Tape, all that, Slaughter your daughter, all that.
It's not the same guy though.
No, and that was not sustainable. But
I ain't heard him say it's a knife in a while
at all. And if you listen to some of that stuff and you realize what was going on, it's kind of crazy. So it's dope to see his progression.
He accidentally documented his life. That was because like that's the thing about the Atlanta rappers. It's like they're not lying.
No, it's very interesting.
Except Soulja Boy. He's lying. He's completely lying.
Big Soulja can't come.
I think he definitely.
Shout out to Big Draco.
Yeah, I think he's lying. He's a liar. He's great at it.
Bar for bar.
And he'll show you low line the whole time.
You know what it is? I'm only mad at the story. His intruder story. That's the only reason. I wouldn't even care for real. Yeah, I wouldn't even care for real. And then I saw him.
Yeah,
I was like,
I knew who he was.
There's no way you're living.
Somebody made a montage of all his gun sounds so he'll reach up in it. Then I shot him in the booty. Bah.
I took his mask off.
Went back to it was him. I knew who it was. You knew it? I knew who it was.
Yo, shout out Big Drake.
Legend.
We hear it. So Drake at the Pfizer. If y'all going, y'all excited? Y'all think this is gonna be packed out?
Oh, man. They were sold out. Like, they released them in 3 different sections. The first 2 days sold out in 4 minutes. And I was like, all right, that's what we doing.
You pay a pretty... Okay, concert tickets is going crazy right now. You pay a pretty penny?
Yeah, well, let's put it like this. The first Drake show I went to, the tickets was $125 a ticket.
Oh, that's actually not bad.
These was like $340.
Yeah, that's insane. And that's not even, like you said, that's not even...
And that was the other ones was in Chicago.
Right.
And this at home.
Cheaper. Right.
It
should be cheaper here.
It's a better venue.
Yeah.
And ain't no bad seat for real in there.
That's
you're right. You're right.
It's not a bad seat. Plus,
especially how you do it shows now.
I saw Astro World up in there, and it was really dope, though. Like, especially how they had it set up, and they had the roller coasters all up through there.
See, that's smart.
Then they was pulling people out the crowd and putting them on the roller coasters as he's performing and shit.
That's crazy. They got to wear harnesses? They wear harnesses?
Well, one was like, it went in a circle, and the other one, I don't know what they had going on.
That shit crazy.
But Travis Scott got to relax with all the extreme sports. Yeah, we done seen it last night. Well, God bless, bro. Hopefully he come back out soon. I'd like to hear a song from him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We hear
heat up the streets.
Yeah, we hear. Let's talk about it. What do y'all want to hear this summer? Who are y'all looking to hear from?
Me?
Yeah, who do y'all want to see? Who do y'all want to hear?
I want to hear from the Queens, bro. I'm trying to hear some new Meg. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna stop all that real quick, and I'm gonna go. I definitely want to hear from Travis.
JB the Stallion over here.
Yeah, you do. I mean, summertime. I'm trying to have some fun. You know what I mean?
I get it. You want to hear Meg for your fun?
Of course.
Okay,
what are you talking about?
That's the problem with him. He had the knees out the last episode. Now he want Megan knees.
Meg, bring him out.
Come on.
He said,
you wild.
He ain't want to hear Doja. He ain't want to hear SZA.
Negative.
Spice.
No. Nah, Meg, bring him
Spice
out.
gonna have a Ice Spice. She might have a banger.
I ain't trying to hear
coming
that.
this summer.
I think she got one.
It'll be sampling like somebody. Like it'll probably be sampling Nicki.
SpongeBob, maybe.
No, it's gonna be her and Ray Shrimmer.
There we
They
go.
gonna put a
I heard some of their stuff.
They got some stuff.
Yeah.
It's so much good music out right now. It's hard
though.
to keep up with, honestly. And
That's true.
it's so much mess in the media.
Yeah.
So
it's hard to get through a lot of that without the scandals and stuff.
Is Summer Anthem still a thing?
I hope so.
With the
I
way
heard it.
you know, we listen to music now, is it? Yeah.
Well, the thing is that the concept of summer has never changed through time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why the Beach Boys was slapping so hard. I'm pretty sure they only released music right before, right May, June. But like taking over the summer. So I think since those times, like I don't think you can get away from making music for the summer, even with streaming, because it's like. People, where are we playing these songs at? We playing
or just
them
know when to drop them songs. It's like the moments. Like we ain't really had no moment in a little minute.
Yeah,
kind of.
This is Meg, Hot Girl Summer, whatever.
I don't know. I gotta think about it. It's been some songs because of that Drake and Future last summer.
Yeah.
What was last summer? I don't know yet. Well, they be weak for real. Like a lot of these rappers be weak for real, so it'd be hard to keep up.
That's true too.
It be coming and going.
A lot of songs now I listen to for a day, and I don't never want to hear it again.
I gotta think. Now we sound like, you know what I'm saying, get off my lawn. They want us to be more honorable mention. We can't just crap on these people the whole time.
I'm gonna tell you this. It's too much music
I
out here.
Mind crapping on them.
That's what I'm saying. It's too much music out here for me to give you a chance.
Yeah,
like,
just tap into these playlists. You know what's going on.
Right.
But like, I do want to hear some bangers when I'm outside. I want to feel good, and I want to be like, man, I remember this time. Like we haven't had those songs in a minute for a moment.
But what's the last song y'all put on repeat?
Man,
just to hear it again.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
It's hard. Yeah, because like the problem is not a lot of new music makes my
exactly. It's all some old
too. Like I'm really Mandora for real. Like I really be coming off the hip with all of this, so it'd be hard to keep up.
Yeah, man. Nah, man, there's some smooth rappers out. First of all, Smino. I'm still listening to Smino from last year.
Did you like the last project?
No, that's the one I'm talking about. That one hard. Yeah. That project hard. That's what I was trying to put you on game about.
Yeah, I was about to say, never heard of them.
Yeah,
I heard of you, but I never heard of you.
All right, so my replay right now on Apple Music for 23, I think my top songs is Larry June, 89 Earthquake, Rich Flex, because that's just funny. But I've been listening to BB King freestyle a lot because that's my story, for real. But I got this song called Not Trying to Link, and it's by this guy named Levi Carter.
That song hard.
And I'm not. And that's my life too.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not trying to hear none of that.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. But I listen to like RX Poppy, Peasy, Draco.
Yeah.
Earl Sweatshirt. It can go anywhere. Icky Vicky vibes, you know. Skilla Baby.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what new. I mean, Tyler the Creator, Call Me If You Get Lost. Not the deluxe, the regular one. I don't really like the deluxe like everybody talk about.
I like one of the first couple songs that came out off of it.
Yeah.
But like I haven't had a chance to listen to it like in its entirety since it came out. But I like the one song with him and Youngboy and
yeah, I like that one a lot.
$$.
I like that one.
42 Doug. It's a lot of tough songs on that original.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. I go back. I mean, I'm still going back though, and I'm still going back and listening to like Kids He Go. Like I'm going back to that Yay.
I be in my bag. I be needing the music for real. So you never know. I might be listening to Commodores or something. You never know.
Low key.
You know, but I want something like warm and inviting, like some fly stuff for the summer that we can enjoy these tours and you know, this grind, so we can be on this show talking about y'all songs. So if y'all got some stuff that you know that y'all want us to check out, drop it in the comments. Like let us know something.
Yes,
Send it
through.
What
Cause we ain't got all the answers. We got most of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We ain't got all the answers, but you know we'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah. You got a songs you want us to play on the show, critique, play, and we'll talk about this later too. But I am redav@gmail.com. Hit our DMs, message it to us, give us a link. Don't try to drop the MP3. Send a link.
Man.
You're not doing that.
And my boy Vibe, he had dropped his project last year. I still been listening to that, man. I know he got some stuff on the way too.
Yeah.
So shout out, bro.
Yeah.
Major pay. Yeah, man.
So speaking speaking of rap, we don't feel like you're listening to. KG had pitched the idea of a rap tournament during the All-Star time, that whole period.
No, he didn't.
To the NBA.
It's right.
Not the ticket.
It's before or after the dunk contest.
Not big ticket.
What?
It's nuts.
No, he didn't. He ain't say that. Not my dog.
What do we think? How do we
finest.
feel?
I think I'm gonna pass on that, bruh.
Yeah.
No offense, bro.
It's a nay, brother.
I barely want to see half of y'all hoops. So
Nader.
what I want to hear y'all rap for nuts.
No.
So who y'all think? So who y'all know that rap in the NBA?
Matt
Well,
McClung.
we know Dame Dollar.
Okay, next. A Dame for sure.
Dame Dollar.
This dude is.
KD got a verse.
Rudy Gobert.
KD rap.
Kevin Durant be trying. I heard a LeBron verse too. It was
LeBron.
sick. It was
KD.
disgusting.
They want to compete for $1 million prize.
Jared Jackson Jr. from the Grizzlies. He's supposed to be nice. The kids actually listen to Miles Bridges.
Miles Bridges.
Yeah.
Then you got Dame, and then you got like the legacy Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's
R.I.P. to Mamba.
The answer.
The answer.
AI. He had bars too. He had no business rapping.
Saying?
That's another 21 Savage style rapper. Like he
Steve.
accidentally documented his real life.
Oh,
AI.
no, yeah.
Yeah, low key.
Steven
Insane.
Jackson. I don't know if y'all ever heard.
Steven
Stack 5.
Yeah.
My old coworker used to be on him.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Because he did a Paris remix. And he apparently said ball so hard. Do find me.
No, I would have cut that
Great.
off.
All right. If we hear, does Master P count?
Yeah,
No, we're not doing that.
yeah,
Bro.
he count.
No, he was a rapper first.
No,
Bro.
2 Chainz.
He played NBA ball though.
J. Cole.
No, see, now you really wildin'. J. Cole ain't winning that either, though. If we being honest, I'm sorry. He died.
Yeah, he ain't winning
I'm
that.
sorry.
What's going on here? Am I in a
Is
Twilight
this a
Zone?
dunk
What's
contest
happening?
or a nap
Oh,
contest?
Lou Williams. I forgot he rapped too.
Like Lou Will.
Oh man. Yeah, 6 man. Yeah.
What's homeboy off Brown Sugar? It's not late to
you talking about
Boris Kojo.
You thinking of Rick Fox?
Got a ring on my menu. What he said on the movie, bro?
Oh my gosh.
What he was rapping
think
to
you
Most
right.
Def.
Nah, bro, we not doing none of that.
Yeah, put him in it. Might as
Oh
well-
wait. I forgot about
might
Iman
as well throw
Shumpert
him
too.
in there.
Oh, Shump rap?
Shump rap.
Nah,
He
you
can rap.
got to be better than
Yeah.
your lady
And
first.
he can dance too.
Yeah,
You know
if
what
you
I'm
can't
saying?
rap
Chris
better than your
Breezy.
wife, I don't want to hear you.
I'm charged up.
Listen, I don't know what type of minstrel show they try and put together. Well, we not
$1 million
here
prize.
to watch them
Yeah,
rap.
bro.
Like,
You know
what are
what's funny?
talking about,
Why rap,
bro?
bro?
There's no reason why anybody should be in a rap battle in the
What are
NBA.
we talking about?
Y'all need to
bro?
battle it out on the courts first.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
some of y'all getting upset.
Do you got a wicked jump shot or no, bro?
Yeah,
Nobody
I-
care about your.
It's not what I care.
bars.
You know what it is? You know what that's like? That's like going to McDonald's and getting a taco. Like, it's not what I came here for,
I didn't
bro.
come
If you don't
here.
give me the double what with the
Like,
fry on the side, what are y'all doing?
First of all, who's judging this?
And who cares?
Exactly. Negative. You know what this just remind me of? This remind me of.
Not
I
your
don't know if
market
y'all ever
audience.
saw this, but Common did the introductions for the NBA All-Star game once.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, it was so foul, bro. It was when they was in Chicago, and he was like rhyming the people's names. You know how
Coming
they
home,
introduce
we
it?
giving flowers.
Yeah.
Shout out to point guard Derrick Rose starting 5.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, and also y'all gotta stop letting
Hip-hop,
Common
yeah,
freestyle
don't
whenever he
stop.
The one he
wants to.
did for Giannis was so crazy.
Anna the Kumpo.
It was something like that.
That's
Let's
the
give it up for
son.
everybody that you
He kind
know.
of tall,
Yeah.
but he ain't
That's
skinny
it.
as Manupo.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, y'all gotta stop letting Common free. He can freestyle. Y'all gotta stop letting him
Hey,
like.
no, bro. I ain't trying to hit him no
Oh,
more.
he
Yeah.
can. He was
No,
in
we're
the
not
movie
doing
with
that.
Queen
We're not doing
Latifah.
that. You
So
was
he
going
can be in the rap battle
We're
too.
not doing that.
Boom, perfect.
We're not doing that.
Hey man, Adam Silver, holla at me, man.
Yo,
we can turn it
first
into
of all,
gold real
If
fast.
that's the case,
I'll let you dog
if
it.
that's the case, give
I'm
me Will
home.
Smith then.
Yeah, might as well.
Give me the Fresh Prince.
Yeah, might as well. It's all weird, bro. But like, just play ball. Shut up and dribble.
Yeah, we
Exactly,
didn't need you.
and like,
Talent
what
show
happened
does.
when they like back in my day? the ball players, they used to wrestle like Dennis Rodman and Karl Malone. They was in the NWO, like some cool. Like, y'all want to rap
you
battle.
Actually, I thought you was on some Rick
yeah,
Mahorn. I thought you was about to get on.
They did that too.
I thought you was for sure you was about to start talking about the Bad Boy Pistons.
Nah,
I was about to say, dude, you just aged right in front of me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Forced the whole issue.
My man said,
Randy Savage. You can't even touch nobody no more.
They solve all these calls.
No, I hear what you're saying about like
you want a rap battle.
I seen Karl Malone at a WWE event. No,
yeah, but we ain't
I don't even know who that is.
We ain't jacking that. They're really rocking with.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to beat that. I'm beating that one.
Edit that out, bro. I don't even like it. He a nasty man. He a nasty man.
Nasty.
Take that out, bro.
Oh man.
The only Carl we acknowledge is Junior's Burgers.
Insane.
Carl Jr. Carl Wills on so fast.
And I wish I never met her. You know who you are.
Yeah, no.
So we're here speaking of and ballers turn rappers. We got rappers talking about the ballers and the football players and all that stuff. And that's Mason Cam with the It Is What It Is show.
Yeah.
I like the show a lot.
Fire.
There's been, and I like what they've done with it. They got Cam recently had a meeting with Barstool to hopefully land on that network. Like I said, I think it just makes sense.
Oh, yep.
I wish all the success for Cam, man. Like I love the like I can still put out songs whenever I want. He's releasing the male enhancement product stuff. Yeah. And now he's trying to be a sports pundit. Say what?
It's Mr. Nasty Time.
Yeah, nah. I just wanted to talk about it because I had to, but I'm gonna skip right past it.
They paid you for that promo? Like, what's up with you?
Nah, he pays for his own promo. You saw the commercials. Yo.
What's his man's name?
What was the code?
Like his cousin or something. No, he funny though. It was the promo code.
Yo, yeah.
Pink.
Yeah, nah, again.
Pink T.O.P.
Yeah, he paid for he got his promo locked down. He's good. He paid for the whole commercials. Got skits.
Yeah,
anyways, so there's beef. You know, it's pod wars everywhere.
Absolutely.
And this actually happened, I think it was a few weeks back or whatever, but Joe Budden, Nori was on the Joe Budden podcast, Patreon episode, talking about how, you know, all these rappers are trying to podcast now. They're trying to do sports podcasts now. The funny thing is, it's only one.
Was he talking about y'all or what?
Yeah,
it was only one sports podcast.
Yeah, I've been in retirement for real. But I've been a player forever.
But like, it's only one sports podcast that's like popping.
Yes, sir.
Which is the Cam one.
Okay.
I thought it was us.
Clearly, Cam gets wind of it. Cam gets wind of it. He's not too nice to the boys. He actually, I think he goes to JB, Joe Budden, not the RJB.
No, I was about to say, don't do that again. Hello, the first name.
My name is my
name. Joe, you know, he was talking to Joe, and I don't know how we feel about this.
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah,
but it sounded like Joe just called her straight.
He did because he just interviewed Nori.
Yeah.
And he keeps bigging him up. He keep bigging him up every.
From the episodes I watched, I know that Joe is a fan of Dipset. I mean, Jim be on the show a lot.
It was like him and Mano last one time I saw.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm sure everything will be fine. I know Cam
Cam
from Harlem, so it's like,
but he called him like.
It don't take much to get them to jump out the window.
And get the talking spicy. Yeah.
It is what it is, man.
I mean, y'all seen the interview on
Good Clean Fight.
What was that? You mad?
Oh, yeah. Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah, Bill O'Reilly. It don't take much to get them started.
He talked about the backstory behind that too, about how like he didn't know about Bill O'Reilly for real. Mm-hmm. And then they invited him on the show to talk, and then so he had to like prep and all that.
That's why he said, I did my homework on you, doggy.
His publicist, they gave him like, hey, if he go here, go here with it. But he never had to use the info. They was just, like ribbon. So it's like, that was great.
That's funny, bro.
Shout out to Cam.
He pulled a Trump, actually.
In this
he just went off the head, bro.
It's fact.
He didn't even read the real
the actual like
speech that they wrote for him. He's like,
if I'm picking sides though, it's Cam all day. Harlem, where that?
Yeah, look, I'll say this, man. Cam. Cam was made for this. Like, he was made for YouTube. He was made for beefing with other podcasts. Like, imagine where they come from. Like, their era is completely. They had to be outside for real. Now you only got to be outside to do this.
And then the street rappers in front of the cameras.
Right.
Back then, they was really on some bull.
They right.
They
was wreaking havoc.
Hurting one.
Yeah. And so now
really getting touched for real.
Just don't go ahead in front of the Vlad camera.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, Freaky was in front of the. You know,
that's why
Freaky did a Vlad. He did a Vlad.
He's the only person that did a Vlad.
Yeah.
The rest of them don't like Vlad. I don't know how Joel's. I think Joel's was on something though. He was on a Vlad before, but Jim don't like him.
Have y'all seen that clip of Joel's in the studio with Chief Keef and them? That is like one of the most cringe little clips ever.
No, what happened?
Recently?
Yeah, like they in the studio, so like Keef and them on the couch, and it's Joel's like smoking a blunt or something. But like playing a Chief Keef song and like rapping it to him in front of him. So he's like performing the Chief Keef song for Chief Keef.
No,
look, I'm gonna tell you,
they gotta be the other way around, bro.
I know, like y'all rappers. You know what I like? I know y'all rappers love each other and y'all want to show love.
You know, Chief
That's
Keef,
not
they
the
love
way.
them. Like Fredo Santana literally named himself after
right.
Jewels.
I mean, my daughter's named after Jewels.
Hey,
that's fire, bro.
That is nuts. That got to be the other way around, though.
Like one of his old songs. Yeah. Like, they probably hate this song. He's just sitting up.
Jewels rapping Finito.
Yo, yeah. Oh, that'd be hard.
It was something like off
or
that
Love
first album.
Salsa.
Yeah. It was something off that first album that Trump one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that would have been fire too.
That'd been hard. But no. Anyways, we're here. Y'all see the fight? Did y'all see this Gervonta Davis?
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia fight?
Yeah.
You said so. You watched it all the way through. I just saw highlights.
Yeah, no, I watched it all the way through.
You watched?
No, I was
working.
It was entertaining.
Give us a synopsis. Why?
I mean, Tank. He is who I thought he was.
Bad man.
No, it was entertaining because the type of fighter Ryan Garcia is, he was real aggressive.
Yeah.
So they always call fights boring when two of the people is actually just laying back, waiting for the other person to make a mistake.
Yep.
That's how Floyd fight. That's how Davis fight. Yeah. Like, Davis will let you hit him, but as soon as you make a mistake, he knocks you out.
He's gonna make you pay for it.
So Garcia was like aggressive, trying to get points here and there, but second round, he knew what it was. Yeah. He got knocked down in second. It's only his second time being knocked down in his career. In the second round, he got up after a while.
See, I feel like that's hard because if you ain't never experienced it, like you can't even make that adjustment.
Then it's like what I do, and then seventh round, night, and it's one of the most bizarre knockouts ever because he hit him.
No, he hit that Dragon Ball Z hit. Like
it took some time.
Boy, it took 3 seconds. He still had his dukes up.
That was that adrenaline.
Yeah,
he was just happy to be
took
there.
A knee, and it was the dude counting. I think he wanted to like give him some leeway, like bro,
like
you
right,
to get back up.
One Mississippi,
no,
start Mississippi,
like make it a New York minute. Like no.
Well, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Though I had Tank in the knockout.
Yeah,
I mean a lot of people was talking about Ryan Garcia hand speed. That all looked good on camera, but.
He young though. He gonna get there.
Yeah, he's nice.
And from what I can see, from one of the clips that I can see, and I've heard this phrase before too, and it's the fight IQ. It's like, like you said, knowing when to take advantage of that moment. Like it takes how much patience in the middle of a fight. Somebody's throwing however many punches at you for you to just all right. I mean, identify the patterns.
So he won't.
Let me analyze this. Yeah. Oh, he gonna do this. When he does this, he does it. Okay, I'm gonna make him pay for it completely. Yeah. And it's like the fact, and you can see it throughout the whole fight. Like you see the clips, but when you see like longer clips and you see the fight, you see him. Okay, he's doing that. All right, doing that.
And
all right,
people don't even put Tank in that type of discussion as
right.
like a mental fighter, but he really is. Like he's a student of the game. If you ever hear him talk, he know about the sport, and he what. Adrian Bronner was supposed to be. He carrying on that legacy.
But some of them they get caught up in the antics.
Exactly.
They forget about the skills.
Exactly.
You know
I feel like that's what happened to AB. Out to AB though.
Yeah.
Because he had to wait for a little bit.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm a can fighter.
But the can, man, I don't care if you're Mexican, American,
African American.
Right.
Hey, anybody can get it.
That's hard.
Yeah,
Facts.
no, it's hard. But
Yeah.
Tank, he the people's champ right now.
Absolutely.
That's good. It's good for the sport. Like Floyd, you want that person that's gonna bring him out.
And he was fly.
Yeah, exactly.
He was
I mean,
good
Sosa
fly.
was it.
Well, you see the human made. Don't be dumb, man.
Yep.
Do your due diligence.
Mm-hmm.
Learn something.
Yeah. Speaking of things that may or may not be good for the sport, we've listened since we've made the last pod. More AI generated music has come out.
In the streets.
So we talked. I don't think we talked about the Drake and Weeknd fiasco and Universal getting that AI generated song taken down from streaming services. First of all, you're dumb.
Yeah.
You tried to hit a lick with an AI generated song.
You played yourself.
That's wild.
You trying to steal voices and put out songs? Like that's dumb.
Shit kept it on YouTube.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm like, you tried to make money. You tried to get some
YouTube,
streams.
SoundCloud, you know.
So did y'all hear the song?
Yes.
I never heard it.
I never heard that one, but I've heard some AI songs.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm kind of over it though.
What song did they redo? Or was
They
it?
didn't do redo. It was
it was
this
original.
One,
Oh,
this is one where like this
Talk
is
to
one
me
where
nice.
somebody record. Like I would sit here and I would record it, and then they would program it to be generated
Sound
into
like
a different
somebody.
voice.
Okay, on the title of the song, does it say like Drake featuring The Weeknd? Or?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so that's where you messed up.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
could have just been somebody that sounded like Drake and The Weeknd.
You could have been like Blake and then dropped it. You know what I mean? Like,
Or
That's where he messed
been
up.
like them SoundCloud artists back in the day that used to always
Yes.
like, redo other people's songs. And
I
shit.
hated it. I hated that too.
Yeah.
But this is worse. I'll say this, like you said, like HB alluded to it, but I think I am over it. My issue is I'm pretty sure the people that's doing these AI remakes or makes, first makes, they're not outside. They're not of the culture.
Yeah.
Because the things that y'all are rapping, like y'all don't even do Drake right.
Yeah, it sound like him, but it don't sound like what he would even talk about.
Yeah, y'all don't even do Drake
That's
right.
why it was fire when they was
Just a
actually
bunch
taking
of
like a Drake
bored
song and making it sound
incels.
like Kanye.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't wanna hear
That's
your
the novelty
stuff, my
bit.
guy,
Now, I
yeah.
was all right with that.
Yeah.
But they're trying now. They're gonna. But that's the progression is to be able to try to. Because again, we you think about it. Record labels, they have something to gain from this eventually.
Yeah.
But because the technology is not there, and because these people are doing this,
They need to stop it before until they can get their
exactly
teeth in it too.
Because I'm sure they're gonna do it.
They're probably doing it already. You remember that on Scorpion they was saying that Michael Jackson feature sounded like The Weeknd.
Matter to me.
Yeah.
They slowed it down and all that.
Yeah.
I think so. My issue is that I don't think that AI will ever be able to take over music.
Yeah, and I want my AI to turn me into AI. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's Allen Iverson?
Yeah. Come on and braid my hair. Hey, how y'all feel about me getting my hair braided like while we on the episode?
I'll slap you. This dude is wild.
Man, check my link tree.
First of all, if you
I'll
come in
do it
here
on
with
my
some
own
grease,
time.
bro, like the
How
blue
y'all feel
grease,
about
my
just
guy.
sitting here like what like
No, that's for a banter with the Bachelor episode.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a banter. Don't
I'm
worry
getting my
about
hair
it.
braided right now. Like you like on the Drake when he be, you know how he be pre-song. I'm right now in the Mykonos. That's you.
Actually, that would be a fire.
I'm eating
episode.
Yeah, I
salmon.
might have to,
The
You have to
fried
get
cakes.
the topics right, though.
yeah, I'll figure it out.
You gotta get the topics right.
I gotta make sure I'm not tender-headed.
I'll be like, ah.
Be here crying and shit.
Yo, I remember I had a fro. I remember I had a fro in high school, and one of the girls at the school tried to braid my hair. I'm like, if you don't get off my head, this hurts. I don't know why you doing
Come
this.
on and
Oh, you
braid
might be
my
tender-headed.
hair.
Well, whatever.
Possibly, yeah.
Stop. Like,
Yeah.
I'm in pain. That's what I am.
Let me
Nah.
go.
No, I think about AI. My thing with AI is like,
Who was that, Mario? Yeah, braid my hair. Also,
my thing with AI
Classic.
and music is that I don't think that they'll ever understand the thing you can't duplicate is culture.
Yeah.
Especially hip hop culture.
Talk
You
about
can't
it.
duplicate it. You can try to, and people have, like, somebody broke it down this way. I'm trying to remember who. Somebody broke it down the fact that, like, if you really think about it, like, pop music is like the first AI. They were still in the sauce,
just watered down,
and they were like Elvis Presley was probably the first iteration of AI. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like he's literally what he was doing, and then
Mm-hmm.
pop music, and then the people in between, and then the white people that's in the like mainstream culture.
Chuck Berry and all them guys. You know?
Then Eminem.
Hey man, man, you.
But I'm sorry.
Have to relax.
It's been a couple episodes I ain't brought up the guy.
Like when you don't relax, like that's the thing about your relaxation. Like when you not relaxed, you just don't be relaxed.
I ain't called him trash.
You know what's funny? I was like, I hope it doesn't like land in that spot, but
it went.
But like, well, all I have to say is like there's some merit even in that. Like I think, and this isn't M's fault. But I think there's a reason why people gravitate to, I don't have to actually listen to the real.
That's because everybody want to be, but don't nobody want to be.
There we go. That's a fact.
Talk about it.
But it's probably because you can never be. So just, stick to what's true, and find, just kind of figure a way, filter through all that. And hopefully, they use it for good.
I found a title for the episode, Everybody Want to Be. He's dropping them.
Don't know what, is this tech like the same tech that's used with like auto-tune?
No. So this is like the same tech that's sort of used for like you heard of ChatGPT, like predictive text and stuff like that. So it's different people doing different things. Oh, okay. And so some people are doing voice generators. That's no different than like people doing the commercials. But it's getting a little more sophisticated because of
you can alter
the different
sounds.
Exactly. It's getting more sophisticated because of the predictive text and all of the other stuff. The tech is at the base is similar. They're not doing the same things, but they're saying, hey, if this does this, then it should do this. And that's kind of what, now we, in the weeds, sorry guys, my tech is my day job, so I'm supposed to know about this
give
stuff.
them the game, Ghost.
Yo, but like it's because like AI is cool. Like there's stuff.
Give them the game.
But
Drop some
there's
jewels
AI
on
to help
people.
you like record podcast. Like everybody talking about so they want to come up here. Like you for real can record in your phone.
We sit in
literally
podcasts
throw that in
before
some
we
AI.
podcast.
What?
That's a fact.
We sit in podcasts before we podcast.
Yes, sir.
That's a fact. That's
what more do you
fact.
want? Like,
but that's also why AI can't take over that part.
Absolutely.
Because there's an organic human component to all this.
We
like,
the musicians to it.
But I ain't gonna I got a whole other thing about that too, but I'm like, we're not doing that.
We'll be all right.
All right. Speaking of,
it's getting sad. Don't cry. You got some, man.
Speaking of things getting sad, so we want to talk about local music, only because we were asked. Should I read this comment? I think I'm gonna read this
let's
comment.
do it. We should do that. Like the feedback, like we should,
read feedback for sure.
I always want to because it's
let's
always
do
great.
that. So drop them comments, hit them like shares.
Yes, sir.
So let me. Okay, here we go. This is from Hoodbound Entertainment.
So keep it cute because Hoodbound sound kind of dangerous.
Like you were saying, gang violence is in the chat.
Shout out friends of the show, Illy Grammar, Illy.
Yes, sir. What up?
I don't even think he Ill Grammar no more. I think it's just on Spotify, Illy.
Illy Tent, man.
Let me know about that. Let me know about that. First of all, if you gonna be and it's all love, but if you changing your name from a name that's a known alias, you gotta let us know. Yeah, make it official. Make an announcement. Do a press conference.
That's how Diddy do it.
Yeah, same number, same hood.
Call me Brother Love.
But I'm gonna read this. This is what he dropped. Dope episode. Thanks.
Yep.
Had me lit, captivated, informed, engaged, laughing with y'all. Thanks. Only thing I wish y'all would have added at the end was local honorable mention artists. Since y'all went for some artist heads, LOL. Gotta give us some people to watch if you're gonna tell us what not to watch. Hey. Y'all got the intellect to explain why too, cause y'all do research. Appreciate that. Sure. Let me take it from here real quick. There's a reason why that segment was as long as it was in the last episode, and I probably speak for all of us. It's like. And with John, we kind of bum rushed into that topic. Yeah. But a lot of that's because it was personal. Like I think
I was bum rushed into it too.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You wasn't bum.
You brought it.
He started the pod.
Let me hear.
But the reason that we I wouldn't even really be speaking on local artists in a disparaging way publicly for real. Because I ain't got nothing to gain from it.
Absolutely.
But because of the situation and how personal the person who put the people on was to me, I feel like
it's true to heart, man. You gotta just let it be told.
Yeah.
Some stuff when it's public, you gotta do it public, but it wasn't supposed to be like that, but it just happened like that because technology. And I don't want to be in no John Gotti situation ever. So if you invite me to anything, let me know if you're recording or anything. I need to know if you're a cop. I'm gonna start treating people like the Craigslist posters for the lady workers at night.
Oh my!
Are you a cop? Are you
talking
recording?
About Backpage?
Yeah, I'm gonna start tapping people for wires and everything.
Relax.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know who telling,
but like So that's the thing. I think this won't be a space to do that often.
No.
Right.
But if it's some smoke, I'm all 100,000%. Like, especially if it's something that has to do with something that I was a part of.
But we were still championing them though.
Right. That's the thing too.
Yeah, but you gotta get these jokes.
Yeah, for sure. And also like this constructive criticism. I think. So as far as like local artists, I mean, and me and John, we've talked about this before. You know, we invited HB on the show.
Absolutely.
We really do want to big up local artists, especially if they're great.
Yeah, but they also got to be willing to take constructive criticism if it ain't so great. But you can still be great
because there's no, and again, for this space, there's no participation trophies. There's no, and we be holding ourselves to the same standard. Like you know, like I think my problem with a lot of artists in the city is that you just want just because you did it. Like you want that, it's so great.
Yeah.
We live in a world where music exists in all sort of facets. For AI's trying to take over the music. Like everything is happening. And
we service people outside of just local settings. So like they don't care.
Yeah, especially if they don't have a reason to care. If your music's great.
Give us a reason.
Yeah.
And just because we know you, we're gonna do it sometimes, but that's not the requirement or the standard.
Yeah.
At any point for anything in life.
But
we do shout out and we show love to all our locals, and you know, we share it and spread it throughout all our socials. Yeah. And it's not because, you know, y'all owe us something or we expect something in return, but it's just off the genuine strength, organic nature of it. It just don't come overnight.
Yeah.
None of it. And don't expect it. And, you know, show love too. Not just because we saying your name or anything like that, because that's weird. Mm-hmm. And I got to be able to stamp and stand behind whatever you're putting out.
That's such an important point.
That's the main thing.
People don't realize.
I got to be able to be like, because I have to explain that to whoever I'm sharing, whatever you're sharing. Like, well, what he meant was, or what they meant was, I mean, really a nice person. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I mean, no, I'm not doing that for nobody.
It's plenty of people that I've known that I've not shared their music because it's not good, and that's my way of being supportive. Because like I don't want to put you out there and how you looking. You know what I mean? Like, because my people that know me. Like I have two different people. Some people don't even care about music that know me. And then
I know some real that don't rap.
Right.
As my boy Babyface Ray would say, they don't care about no rap or nothing. Whatever you doing, they don't care. They don't care about what I'm doing. As long as I'm doing something.
Like even my people. My thing too is like even for me, for my audience, if there is still one. Because I've been dormant for a while, but for my own joy, I gotta like, hey, I'm dropping. Here's this. I have the music gotta be really good. The mix gotta be really good. The storytelling, the subject gotta be captivating. They gotta relate. Like it has to check all these boxes for me to even get in front of the people. For me, So why I'm gonna give you just the it's my guy.
I got you.
You know, I'm just gonna block you. So
y'all got somebody.
Are you going to support people?
Huh?
We don't have
no.
on this soliloquy. You over there quiet. What's up with you?
Listen, man.
You know what I'm saying? We down there about to jump out the window.
I only listen to people I grew up with.
I was in silence.
I don't listen to no new niggas. I don't listen to new mainstream artists. So I'm definitely not listening to nobody down the street from me. I only listen to people I grew up with.
Yeah.
That's just that.
So go look up that new Red Eye AV. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Go pull up that old dirty Bachelor. You know what I'm saying? Go listen to that Corey Syfax.
Yeah.
And go listen to that Hoodbound Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget Lil E.
Yeah, definitely Lil E.
If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Baby Goat.
I got. I'm gonna throw a few folks here. So I got a guy, and this is a cheat code, cause so he actually from Jersey, and he go by B Keys. We found him on Instagram and all that stuff. It's the Heistbox, or actually still B Keys. It's switched back to B Keys. But I've did some work for him with him. Cool, super cool dude. He does like freestyles, like I think if he's still doing it, but he was dropping like one a week to like classic beats. We got music together too, or whatever. I'll probably have to send them to you or whatever to throw in our playlist.
Yeah, let me do something like that.
Super genuine dude, super dope, but like student of the game. Cause that's my thing too. Is like if you know about this thing, like if you live in this thing or whatever. But anyways, super dope dude. Trying to think of LJ the Messenger, not a rapper, but a local artist nonetheless. More on like Christian positive side or whatever. But he can sing. Like he really got like he like whoever is, if you think about Chance and whoever actually sings and plays the music in like a Chance type of song, that's just kind of vibe. That's fine. And I really rock with him. Super cool dude. Got to have a few conversations with him in passing. And I think, is that it? That might be it for me. You said Illy already, so
shout out to bro. Illy Chant.
He a song a week. For a year.
I got a couple of them joints.
I feel like a year is finally coming up.
No, he
might be like 30 in.
No, wait. He dropped all of those songs that he did.
And I see him a lot.
Oh, really? Oh, damn. So the year already passed.
If you go on Spotify or Apple Music, you go on there. He literally has dropped every single one of those songs.
Wow.
With the dates on them, like they was in the tuck or whatever. So I got a few on there. I'm gonna speak for mines. Yeah. They hard.
Let's go.
You know, so I got some beats with Illy. Shout out Illy.
Yeah.
What you got?
I forgot what I was about to say, but I was gonna say like, he got the 10 shot popping too. Like the man is a renaissance like myself, man. He be going crazy, and I'll be seeing Breaking and Entering. They're they be doing the weekly posts. So like, there's other avenues and stuff. Like we ain't trying to step on nobody's toes when it's time to shout out the locals. Like I drop locals like all the time, or just regional people I know. I'll bring them on the show. I'll bring them on the AMP show. When I first started, I was doing more interviews, and I, curate the playlists around like their music and everything. So I was doing my research, giving them questions, having them on. Some people's acting scared, trying to protect their image. We ain't gonna talk about it. We're gonna leave that for another day. But like for right now, like I always play local talent, my bro. He, we be trapped out for real, so he don't be wanting to hear like a lot of the stuff I be wanting to hear as far as but I play it. It's on the playlist. But I will say for right now, some people, I would say like you got to give it up to Certified Trapper right now. He signed. He got a couple big features right now with Baby Tron. You know what I'm saying? He killing TikTok, that whole wave.
My man.
They had the article with Billboard and everything. He one of the faces of it. It might not be the official, like, real sound of Milwaukee, but it is a legendary sound for Milwaukee.
Yeah, it's like the borrowed Flint kind of sound a little bit.
It's kind of cheap, like those old school like bash parties, like like those basement parties. Like it's kind of like that when such and such down the block just make music. Yeah, and when he only had like just a standard default. Sounds in his Fruity Loops or whatever.
Right.
But they making music and it's the whole hood love it. Yeah. So it's like one of those type of things. But like him, he was at, Rolling Loud. Mm-hmm. He was on like No Jumper and Our Generation Now and all these. So he doing all the big interviews. So shout out to him. Yeah. Destiny Lynn. A couple of the homies I know, Ava, Major Paid. Yeah. Marijuana XO. Joe Pablo, just do your research, man. It's a lot of fire out there. Shout out everybody. If I didn't mention you, I'm sorry. But you know what's going on. We can't do that. It's places for that. Yeah. But don't just come here just to hear your name. That's weird.
No, and also our playlist. That's weird. Yeah, and I don't know. I just think we're such appreciators of music. Yeah. Our playlist ain't gonna just be
for the crib,
for your mom and them. Like it's just like we trying to curate vibes the same way way you do with your episodes.
It's bigger than Nino.
Yeah, it's bigger than Nino. And so so shout out to the locals.
Yeah, and if y'all got shows, post them. We'll pull up or something, but don't make it be whack and in a hole in the wall. Make sure it's
Yeah,
and pulling up, and we'll come and talk about it.
Right, and like I said before too, DM your links. Yeah. Message them links though. Don't send me no files.
Yeah,
I don't want to get no Google Drive.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to charge off. Y'all want us to hear your song and critique, and we're gonna have to figure that out too. So.
Right, yeah. You get this is a trial version. This
right
is a 30-day
we're
trial.
Gonna figure it out. But if this is what y'all want, this is what we're gonna have to do. And that's just that.
That's a fact. Trying to build a platform, and in order to build a platform, you have to have integrity. You gotta be able to people need to be able to say, I trust what y'all saying. Yeah. I trust what y'all believe in, and Absolutely. If this comes a place where we start playing whack music or pubbing people that's
I gotta
whack,
stand behind all this. Man.
Yeah, man. Where we at? Okay, dang, we made it through these topics. All right, let's go. What we watching? Since John actually came up with this topic, I feel like you should start it off talking. I'll let you get a sip. Talking about what we watching, what we streaming, what movies we just saw. Why are we watching them? Are they entertaining? All that good stuff.
All right, me and Tiff just wrapped up this.
Who is Tiff?
Tiffany's my wife. What up, ma?
There we
go.
Love you, Tiffy Smalls. Holla at me. Smalls in my phone.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Yeah. We just finished up Your Honor.
So how is that?
Honestly, it's mid, bro.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna
I just hear a lot of people talk about it.
I've heard about it. I've never seen it.
Tiff probably want to come on here to talk about it. Like it's bad. Like it could be so fire. The premises, I'll just give away the premise because it's not like spoiling it. But like it's about a dude whose son accidentally runs somebody over with his car, and this guy's a judge. And from Big there, money. It's like, how do we maneuver this system?
Right.
So he damn near 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
He trying to clean it up and get it right.
Exactly. That's what it's about. Like, it's a fire premise, but they didn't execute well. A lot of unrealistic stuff happened, and that's where you lose me at. If I know something is like nonfiction or fiction, then it's cool going in. But if I go in thinking that something is fiction and then it end up being nonfiction, then I'm like,
you trying to play
and vice versa. It's just like, and that's what happened there.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Jury Duty, Prime original. Well, it's not original Prime. It's through some other show. Mm-hmm. But have you watched? You haven't watched it.
No, I haven't watched it yet.
You haven't watched it yet.
I mean, I watched like maybe 20 minutes of it, but I be doing other things.
It's hilarious.
So no,
it's the premise of that show is it's a mockumentary.
Yeah,
and it is supposed to like. It's the premise given to the guy who doesn't know anything about it is that, hey, we're documenting the jury duty process. Except the twist is everybody is an actor except for the one guy who they kind of like highlight or whatnot, and they orchestrate some crazy scenarios, and like he just like it's just there.
Yeah, because the first one got me when homegirl came up for the picture. And with homeboy, then he was like, "Oh yeah," he was trying to play it cool.
Because the dude was famous, and so like
he was trying to play it cool. Like, I thought that was you. What's up, man?
The clever thing is them putting an extremely famous person in there because then it looked like real. Yeah. Like, I mean, it's like, oh, okay, he's famous. Everybody know he's famous. Ain't no way that like nothing else could be going on here.
Go wrong here.
And so so he does a really good job too, like in that whole show. So definitely watching that. Open Door Prize, Apple TV, man, been leaving Earth. Y'all got Apple TV?
I gotta get into Ted Lasso first.
Ted Lasso lit.
That's the first show I'm watching.
Ted Lasso lit.
Apple TV, on that. I have it until I'm out of the shows that I watch.
Facts.
And then take it. It's only $5 to $6.
Yeah.
But the thing,
I'm broke.
I don't really care for a lot of Apple interfaces for their TV. Like, I feel like it only works best like on their software.
Yeah,
because when you put Apple Music on the TV, it is terrible.
Yeah, you're right. Like, you're right about that.
Like compared to Spotify,
dude, that's what I'm saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. Their interface, their TV interface on other joints is not all the way there either. Like
Apple Music on the TV
is trash.
That's a thing.
Yeah, You can download the app like right out the app store.
Really? I didn't know that.
Just log right in, but it's garbage though.
But so I Open Door Prize is a joint on there. It's about like this little fortune machine that spits out these tickets in a small town, and they got everybody going crazy. That's a fun one for sure. What's the joint? Tomorrow it's a hold on, sorry, I should have known this. Hello Tomorrow, which is can I don't spoil it? Yeah, I ain't gonna spoil it, but I'm gonna say
you got it.
The main guy is essentially hitting the illest lick by telling people that he's selling them on different packages of them going into space.
He on his Elon Musk.
But you find that out episode 1. Like you find that out episode 1 and by the end of episode 1 or whatever, but it just get iller. And it don't really focus, like it's kind of like one of them ones, but it focuses more on the relationships than it do like whether or not he actually hitting the lick or not. But that one joint, that joint go crazy. Dave is back, so I'll be watching Dave on FX.
I ain't seen that in a long time.
That joint, I'll say, I've heard this too, so I'll say this. I like Atlanta, but if you don't like Atlanta, you'll like Dave.
For sure.
I
like two different kind of shows.
Because one is like super dry, and one is opposite
over the top.
Right, Lil Dicky.
They did some weird stuff on one episode. I was like, I need a break from this.
You talking about Atlanta?
It was like with the bubble gum.
The jail one?
No,
the one with the ants.
No, what's the Lil Dicky show with the bubble gum? Him and Homeboy, the producer.
I know this.
This doing something weird with some bubble gum.
Oh, this ain't that.
Yeah,
that's weird.
I'm telling you, this was like last season or something.
Okay.
They did something strange. And I was like,
they skipped that one. I ain't gonna lie. He is a white boy, so he gonna do some crazy stuff.
They was doing that white boy stuff. You know, like that's too much for me.
But all in all, I feel like there's a lot of good. Like, I think it's good. I think we're almost caught up. We might watch another one today, but we're almost caught up. I like. I'm missing a few though. Dang it.
Y'all watch Snowfall?
Oh yeah,
I have never watched a Snowfall.
Oh man,
I just never have. You know what it is? Yeah. You know when you have like 20 shows.
I'll unhook this.
Yeah. The early season is really good, bro.
I believe you. I think it's great. I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be one of them.
But they got a lot of like. It's some shows that like, I ain't really like that one, but overall, it's a good show.
That is true. Yeah. It's like loosely, very, very, very loosely based off Freeway.
Well, you know, I know John Singleton orchestrated it initially.
Did y'all see?
RIP.
Speaking of him, like originally, I guess he put up a post like back in like 2015. Originally, Louis and Jerome was gonna be D-Ray and Lauren London. That would have been so weak.
Yeah, no, that would have been.
Can we say this?
Well, D-Ray ended up being in it.
Yeah.
I know we're not supposed to say this. I never really want to ever see Laura London in anything.
I respect that.
No, I want to.
I love her. I just
want.
I want to see her.
I want to see her. I want to see her acting. I want to see her in everything.
Yeah, I want to see her
in nothing. You know what I'm saying? But so did you like the movie on Netflix?
You talking about Jonah Hill? Was the other people? What is it?
I have my discrepancies.
First of all, anything with Kenya Barris, Tyler Perry. There's a couple on this list.
Eddie Murphy.
Old boy getting like this. What's the Nope guy? He getting there.
Jordan Poole.
He getting there.
I say Jordan Poole.
Yeah, I mean, either way, he can knock out his movies. But
his sunglasses got Jordan Poole.
Yo. Speaking of, let me hard shift. What is your beef with sunglasses?
I don't respect it. I don't like. They bring out people act different with them on, fam. Y'all don't agree?
No, okay. I'm gonna say this. There is a culture of people wearing sunglasses in well lit places that I don't like,
bro. It's two things that you killing me on. One, ladies, stop wearing them indoors. I'm on you.
Yo,
I'm tired of it.
Especially big too.
You get the big joints. I'm over it, bro. Then you act like I can't talk.
No, they be off the drugs.
What's
you not bring that perk?
I can hear the perks calling.
I already know, like you ain't trying to talk when that happened.
You already know.
And also, fellas is wearing them at night. Stop playing. If you got them on indoors at night,
no, they be having them on.
If you're not Fable,
no, you know what's worse is when they have
if you're not Fable or Blade.
Playing I'm not gonna lie, my man Van, I love you, bro. Me and Van went out for his birthday, bro. And we went to this spot, bro. I swear. And this dude walked by Van, and Van nudged me. He said, "This dude got my glasses on." I said, all right. Then I knew it was a prod because then he was like, "Mine's real though."
Hey.
You know what?
The party
bro. So then I turned back around, Van reached in his pocket and threw the sunglasses on, bro. It's like midnight, fam.
You like Johnny Cage?
He might be the illest fashion person
in the spot rolling off a beam.
He might be like the Milwaukee version of what's the old boy from Harlem?
Oh, I thought you were going to say
he might be Milwaukee Dan. Like he might be like Milwaukee.
You talking about Dapper Dan?
He might be because he make the illest fashion choices.
Van was wearing my man was wearing suits in high school.
He was wearing his merch.
Fly. He was ahead of the game.
He was wearing his own merch. He had his own merch.
That's a fact.
He had his own merch way. We never got our own.
Yeah, that's a fact. Cool. He was stingy with the vandalism merch. Shout out Van, bro.
It was really exclusive.
Also, another local artist. Speaking of local artists, bro. Yeah. Shout out vandalism, the whole wave.
The whole wave.
Oh, that's nasty.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's get into this. I wanted to put this as late as possible because I didn't know how bored people would be by the time we got to this. But let's talk about the playoffs. Let's get it out the way first. Y'all see the hat. You don't see one on him because he's not really a fan for real. First of all, let's talk about this. No.
Yeah,
hold on. I'm gonna get my smoke first before we get to the playoffs. Matter of fact, John here, our buddy JB, is not a Bucks fan. I have never seen you wear a Bucks hat in public. I've never seen you. If you ever seen one, first of all, run the tape, check a pod. Have you seen a Bucks hat on the boy? I think that's
in every pod.
Capricorn, he be borrowing my hats. It's not his hats. It's not his hats.
You still in style, dog?
No, I grew up. So what? Kobe.
Yeah, okay.
That's what got me into basketball, bro. You know what's crazy? It was at school, and Kobe did this move where he bounced the ball and then duck under it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right. And then
that's what
somebody
did it for you?
And at the same time, I was like, who is that? Who is this? And this is when Kobe was like, this was pro Kobe for sure, but this is before they won championship.
Yeah.
And then I had some crazy 8 shoes. I didn't even know at the time. Like, they was Kobe's. They had the 8 on them. And from there, I was like, okay, this is my man. And then they went on the 3. It was over, bro. So I was a Lakers fan all the way up until after Kobe retired, still a Lakers fan. It was some bad years. And then they signed your son. All right, from that moment, the minute that he went over to LA, I was like, yo, I'm not a Lakers fan. Bucks was always my second team.
No. Don't you rushing. Yeah. H, that you in that whole soliloquy, did he say anything about I'm a Bucks fan?
No.
Yeah, no. Okay, so first of all, you are. The Bucks was through that whole process, the Bucks was always my second team, but at the same time, as a fan, I demand a certain amount of, like, you gotta be
success.
You ain't even gotta be successful, but you gotta act. I gotta think that you know what you're doing.
You gotta.
And after the big 3, the Bucks went on a drought.
A lot of dark days.
It was like I could get it if you suck, but if your draft picks are horrible, and it was consistently bad draft picks.
Yeah.
All the way up until they finally Bogut was the best pick. Like, that's telling you something. You start doing Gigi Leanne.
Yeah. Joe Alexander.
Joe Alex, like, come on, bro. We're not doing these.
All this is great. All this is great, but all this is great, but real ones stick around during the Michael Redd era.
First of all, I was around for Michael Redd
era,
Corey McGarry,
during the Bogut era.
Bobby Simmons.
Was you here? No,
Charlie
was you
Bell.
here?
I was supporting. The
were
problem
you here with
Bino,
my man Brandon Jennings was here for a little bit? Were you here?
Monty,
you were here.
I was outside.
He was here.
The problem is,
I was with him, bro.
That's what. Even when the Lakers was after Kobe, the Lakers was horrible, bro. I'm still supporting.
We used to see John Henson out all the time, bro.
Oh my. That's a fact.
Yeah, John Henson.
That's a fact. Goofy.
One night, we see your man's them.
Yo.
Who?
The Bluetooth.
Who is that?
The Bluetooth. We see your man's.
Oh, no. You wild.
We see a man, and then
that's actually your man.
it's cracking. We on.
Well, no, say his name. You ain't gonna call him out.
No, we ain't.
No, nah. Well, I see your little show though.
No. Not today.
Yeah, I see your little show though.
Yeah, no.
It look familiar, but it don't look familiar. You understand me? Nah, whatever. You can't do this every episode.
We see you, man. We see bro them like we in the spot. It's a lot of women in there. It's cracking. It's a good vibe, real mature. All of a sudden, you just see all these 6'3", 6'8", 6'5" bodies. It's like Al Harrington in the Orlando Magic.
Yeah.
Dipping up out of there with all the women.
Hey, I ain't stand a chance.
Not a single. I mean, we weren't there for that, but it was just.
All right, let's talk about this. So as of today is Saturday. Of course, Bucks. What happened to the Bucks?
What happened?
Oh, I forgot what you were talking about.
What happened to Virgil? First of all.
Oh my god.
What happened, man?
Bro, don't. Well, I'm not even blaming it. We can't even say Giannis' injury, bro.
Well, to be fair, he pretty much didn't play.
He played 2
games.
games. He played 2 games.
But
yeah.
they tricked off.
But the 2 games that he came back, they both should have won. They should have won both. They was up double digits in the fourth quarter in both.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy Butler, bro, you solid.
Buckets.
You solid. You stamping your name as like a legend, but
you're not him.
You're not Jordan though.
But you
bro.
can't do that to me, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I hate it had to be him though. That hurt it.
Another thing is the Heat's not. Everybody's like it's an AC. The Heat ain't your typical AC. First of all, they was literally 1 shot away from the finals last year.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler missed the shot at the buzzer
in
Game 7.
Yeah.
That would have sent them to the finals.
And they really didn't lose nothing. And they gained all these.
Exactly. They just had a whole bunch of injuries. Like the Bucks was hurt this year.
Yeah.
The Heat had the most games missed by players due to injuries this year.
Right.
Otherwise, they would have been
Udonis
a higher
Haslem was
seed.
playing.
He put
Like
up
that is
24
nasty.
in his last game.
He
But
He
still
could be
no
6 man.
excuses. We got the freak. Like, come on.
No, and then Giannis, what he missed? How many? Free
10
throws
for 23. I'll never
nuts.
forget that, bro.
That's nuts.
We're
supposed to be free points. Like
we played terrible. They soft.
Coaching was horrible.
Yeah.
Well,
one of y'all said something before the show that was really crazy about the coaching and what was going on in his personal life and about the game plan, and I was just like blown away.
One of us, as in you.
I was just blown away and thrown off.
I'm not even gonna bring
like
pre-pod talking here. That's gonna get nasty.
They definitely didn't have a game plan, though.
But no, that's so. This is my thing, and this has been every single year since after we won a championship
and prior
is Coach Bud does not have fourth quarter. His fourth quarter adjustment game,
bro. Even the year we won the championship,
yeah, we barely won that.
That was on the strength of greatness, bro.
Right.
What a great summer.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't know, man. Our organization has been pretty shrewd when it comes to this.
Yeah. He's a good.
You think it's time?
He's a good coach.
Yeah, it's been time.
He's
if we didn't win that chip,
great regular
he
season
should have
coach.
been gone.
Great regular season coach.
Exactly, but at the same time, bro, Nick Nurse out there, bro.
Yeah,
go get
that's
him.
what I keep hearing.
Because we lost our dog to LA.
I would have loved.
You know what I'm saying?
For real. And
lost
Darvin
Ham, LA. So
I wouldn't have been mad at the Celtics, the old coach, but he already went to Houston.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, you talking about my man, the nasty
Yeah,
guy?
I was
even though
that,
you did the alone dirty, bro.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
But he could coach though. But he could coach. That's the thing.
Yeah,
even
he had
Beyonce got
Boston.
cheated on. Nobody's safe.
Yeah.
Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Eve bit the apple. Nobody's
J-Lo.
safe, man. Let's just be honest.
Eve bit the apple. I thought you was talking about who's that girl.
She had hair so long, but then she cut it all off.
Nah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it can go either way.
Sound like a Kanye.
You know what I'm saying? And she didn't even know me, but she hated me.
Yeah.
Looking up.
Cut it off.
No, that wasn't me she was talking about. I
That's
ain't
the
never
one.
pulled no stunt like that. That's sick.
Let's talk about this. Y'all had the Knicks going past the Cavs?
No.
Knicks
Not really.
advance.
But I ain't tripping
I had the
no
Cavs.
Knicks tape.
What happened?
I don't
know.
I don't even know, bro.
I don't
Because
even-
they lost in 5-2, right?
Yeah, and I don't even watch sports for real when I think about what happened to the
like
Bucks.
the Knicks. They all right, but
they're not going to the. They're not going to the final.
They might go to the Eastern Conference Finals. Like that atmosphere is crazy.
I mean, now they might because they playing the Heat.
Yeah.
So
but I don't think they're gonna go to the finals. But they might go to the Eastern.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Eastern Conference.
That's some old school rivalry. That's weird.
That really is.
That's strange.
Zoe versus Ewing.
Yeah, Larry Johnson and all them. Charlie Ward.
Yeah, for real, for Grandma Ma.
Tim Hardaway. You know what I'm saying? Latrell Sprewell over here.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. No, the playoffs are weird right now.
It's a little loopy, man. I mean, some of the stuff is making sense.
The West is how I thought it would be, minus the Warriors struggling with the Kings.
No, I had
shout
the
out
Kings
my
son. I had the Kings in that one because the Kings were like that with every single great team.
But that's
it's like they're the Bucks on the West, and they play every single great team throughout the season, and I'm like. It's a little closer than it need to be. Like, they got a lot of dubs.
Their offense is elite.
And it's their first time really being there. Yeah, they got some vets on the roster.
Yeah. Right.
But
76ers, everybody saw that one. Boston, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I think
they struggled more than I thought
Atlanta
they would.
Atlanta was balling last night, though, for real.
Yeah.
That could have won 7 if they would have played their cards right. Denver, that was easy.
Yeah, Denver.
The Lakers came out.
I knew LeBron was going to will them past the Grizzlies only because of him.
Now it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Because if the Kings win, I got the Lakers in that series, bro.
Yeah.
And then, but if Golden State win, the Lakers could still beat Golden State. Although I think Golden State will beat the Lakers, but it's possible. You can see LeBron in the Western Conference Finals. And once you get there, anything is possible.
If you can't let LeBron get to the Western Conference, if he gets to the Western Conference Finals, he's getting to the finals.
What's different
I don't think
now?
And AD and all those folks.
That's what I say. What's different now is usually people play with LeBron. It's like this when you got a great player. Yeah, the role players for some reason just get super. That's what's happening with the Bucks. All these.
That's what happened with
Middleton. Drew
that's why
trash,
he got all that money.
Exactly. But right now, the role player Anthony Davis is looking like old Anthony Davis in games.
Yep.
Austin Reeves,
he looking like Bird.
And Russell is coming in. Roy Hoochimama.
The Black Japanese dude.
Yeah, they actually got a nice team. And it came together real
like nice. A short, like last part of the season, pretty much.
I would like to see Lakers Suns Western Conference Finals. That'd be
do it for
dope,
Kobe.
Bro.
Yeah, I would because I know. Don't get me wrong. I think I got the Nuggets going all the way to the Western Conference Finals, but it'd be a very boring game.
Either way, do it for Kobe.
You still got Joker versus
Denver or Phoenix.
AD.
Lakers. Western Conference Final. Denver, Phoenix, don't matter.
Yeah. I think I want the Suns to go to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, I'm really waiting for.
I don't know if I want LeBron to go.
Now we're talking the Aces, baby. Candace Parker.
Basketball. I'm ready for the WNBA. I'm cool off the Bucks, man. They really hurt.
Oh no, you straight up. Shout out to the Aces. My really two favorite players is on the same team now. You know what I mean? Aja Wilson. Candace Parker.
Really?
What up?
Candace Parker in Vegas now?
Yeah.
She went on the She went to Vegas, baby.
That's fire.
Took her talents to the casino.
That's fire, bro.
I think we made it through all our topics. Man.
No, man.
Y'all got anything else y'all want to say?
Just continue to support us, man.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Oh, yes. Check out our Spotify, Apple playlist.
Yes, hit that link tree.
And we're going to figure out some YouTube playlists.
Hit that link tree. That's going to be on the, the link is on the.
It's all a process.
Yeah.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. That's my man be saying. Yes,
absolutely.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? Support that merch.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget.
We put it in on stand-up gentlemen like ourselves, women, kids, animals, haters too.
We
do all types of things.
Old Dirty Bachelor Amp Show. You can go follow him on there. You get notifications actually if you got notifications right when it come up because he's busy throughout the week, bro. He got that joint jumping.
But we still spreading love.
It's like what 98.3 used to be.
You know all that. We everything. It's like the ladies, man, everything.
One of those nights is
it'd be smooth, man.
Yeah, smooth, I'm like the ladies, man. Some nights, and I'm,
I call Quiet Storm on
I'm Howard Stern other nights.
Hey.
You never know.
Yeah. No, I rock with it. Definitely check out the show. But anyways, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay smooth, stay chill. We love y'all. Peace.
Peace.